Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and this video, the next Inktober video. So I will be also using again this sketchbook from Hahnemuhle. I will link it down in the description box, and also some ink pens from Etcher, also linked down in the description box. These are number 01, 03, 05. I'm not probably going to use all of them, but maybe most of them. Also a little smaller brush for some details, a little bit larger round brush, also linked down in the description box, and this Raphael Soft Aqua brush. Watercolors I will be using from my own, probably some ultramarine, black, maybe some yellow, but we will see that in the process. And also some pencil and eraser. That's what we need for this, first for the sketching process. So today we will be doing a feather, and I did do a light sketch here so I can just have the idea of the shape of the feather I do want, and I will slightly tilt it down because I want my feather to be a little bit larger, not so small. So I'm gonna tilt my paper to make it easier for myself to draw it. So I will start first with the shape, and I will draw the central stem. Just gonna be a little bit curved like that, and then going like this downwards. And the second one following that, it's gonna be our stem for the feather, and then I'm gonna just follow the curve. Do the curve of the feather, and this is going to be finished here, and then just a little bit outside and inside, and like that. And this feather is a little bit too thick, so I will just make this side a little bit thinner. See how it looks here, so just a little bit too thick like that, and then this and this part. Yep, that's better. So now I will just add those curves for the feather. We're gonna do the lines. And the last one, and here on this side also, like that. And one maybe going a little bit out, and then few smaller ones like this. And then we do have these ones going like this, like that, few feathers, and that's it. That's gonna be our quite simple sketch. And now I will just get that 05 ink pen and start with the inking. Like that, and then the second line. See, I'm again doing sketchy lines. I'm not trying to make a straight line. Also for the feathers, just to make the impression of those, little feathers. So just make your line curvy and broken, just to mimic that feather shapes. Like that. Maybe some lines a little bit thicker, some a little bit thinner. Like that. And then one, gonna settle it down again, this one. So like that. So that's our feather done in his general way, basics. So I'm gonna just erase my pencil marks. So like that, just gonna clean this up. There you go. And just before moving on, I will get again that 05 brush, and I will just write in here feather. This is October 9th. There you go. So now we will do a little bit more of the details with ink, and I'm gonna again use 01, a little bit thinner, just to add some details. And I'm gonna add a few feathers here, darken some upper part like that. Do a couple of feathers from there. Also do a few feathers, a few darker spots here from the center, like that. Some completely new lines, some maybe take the one I did downwards, just not gonna do the entire, just adding a little bit of the lines, so like that. I'm not gonna do them all. We don't need the all the lines connected downwards, or just do the lines the entire way, just a few like this. Some darker here. There you go, like that. And few here. Just lines. This, maybe just darken the spot around the center. Some places like that, just to give the something extra to the center, like that. And I do believe this is just enough. We don't need anything more with ink pen. Now we can move on to our watercolors, and I will get those. First, I will start with just a few splatters with water, and I will get some, I will be using ultramarine, so I will get some ultramarine here and do a couple of splatters with the ultramarine like that, and then maybe add a little bit of it to my feather. You know what, I'm gonna try to keep the central part, this part, white. So I will just get my tissue and move the paint away from here. And also I will get a little bit of this brownish color, like that, mix it in with my blue and add that one also here and there, maybe to near to that central part, like that. We're gonna keep it quite light today, that feather. So like that, a little bit more of ultramarine, quite light and loose. So just add it. Some spots. Not gonna fuss too much about the details. Just gonna add a little bit more pigment here nearest to the center, just to emphasize the lightness of this one, like that, and maybe in a few spots also. Then some clean water and move that slightly, like that, and a little bit more of ultramarine. I do like a mix of those two colors, and I especially do like when they are mixing. So here I do want it to make it look like it's bleeding slightly. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the splatters there and a little bit more of that brown also. Like that. Mix those two colors. Beautiful. They look very beautiful mixed together. And just again to emphasize that part, that central part, I'm picking up some black and I'm gonna add it to the central part and just move it slightly. Again, trying to make it a little bit softer. There you go, and just maybe here I do want to add a little bit like that. So just to add a little bit more of the details, and with the darker color we're also emphasizing the lighter ones, like that. So I will do just a few splatters with that black also. And just in those parts. Just in a few parts where I added those black scribbles, I will add a little bit more of the black. Also now with the watercolor. There you go, just quite simply. You know what? I love that. I love that as it is. So no, we're not gonna try to do anything more. Just I'm gonna go to that edge. Like that. again to emphasize that central white spot. I'm gonna dry that now. So I do love that as it is right now, but just to make it slightly more grand, I will pick up a little bit of ultramarine, top in a few taps with ultramarine, then I will pick up a little bit more of the black, do again a couple of splatters here with that black, and just a little bit of, well, I will do one thing before I do that. I will get that 01 pencil and just gonna add a few lines here, just here, like that. And now I will get some white gouache, do a couple of splatters with white gouache, and then one final touch, I will pick up a little bit of the gold. If you don't have the gold, doesn't matter. You don't have to add that. And just add a few splatters with that gold. Just when we look at it from the side, it will give a nice, beautiful shine. Golden shine to our painting. There you go. Beautiful. So we are now done with Feather, October 9th. Well guys, thank you again so much for watching, for joining in this series. If you do appreciate this series, you can say thanks by clicking on that thanks button down here. And well, just click on it and you will get a little bit more info about what that means. And also, if you do like this video, please hit the like button and share it, comment, definitely comment, and that would mean a lot to me, and that would help my channel and this video to get to a wider audience. And also, if you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing, awesome. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.